tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the science, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. My friend, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral, we have done it, here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You too have my thanks. Truly, this will do much to advance the cause of peace, but I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Even to speak thus divides us. Merlin, sigh. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our people. For though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are not the symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody pasts behind. "'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores, some 7 centuries past, we Lominsons have been at odds with those who share our island homes. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant, territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter worse by the thrice damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listened and then gave up. You and yours put me in shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vildbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting? Aye. Acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempts at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Helfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sighard, but recently risen to prominence among the ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. Let's say, we have a nose for the truth. Whether this Sicard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you would approach the pirates' colors, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Roswin. Eh, you want to know about Sicard? Is a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, then they say, and traded it for Moen Scott's place at Old Hilfer's side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone and them days with them. Owens to which we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up bilged rat Sicard landing, the juiciest whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks on other beasties. Get the first pick all the produce for our trouble, see. Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with a child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Well, I miss the old days, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girl with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all that bad. Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioner experienced a marked improvement in their fortune after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thalassaurisy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all been but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krekens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they have willingly abandoned the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secrets, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhaps you will have more luck. I see everyone has returned. Now who'd like to go first? Off and out. So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, the Sicard turned the executioner's fortune around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as had to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald, the publication that has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And then I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries of Hawker's ally, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystals went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contracted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan has been made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sahagins lack the means with which to summon them. Grahatia, do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions.